Hi guys, welcome back again to another video. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. If this is your first time, please do not make your last subscribe. So in today's video, I want to quickly react to the video I saw trending on social media. A big win for Ghana and a bigger win for STEM education as Professor Brady, the president of Imperial College London, launched its biggest hub in Ghana. So he made the announcement this morning, being the 14th of November, on Joyce News, where he shared a lot of benefits Ghanaians are to get from this biggest hub in Ghana. So Imperial has opened the biggest hub in Ghana with a commitment to boost scientific collaboration as it launches new fellowships in AI and climate science. Imperial, the leading global science, technology, and business universities, opened its first African hub in Accra, becomes the first UK university to have a permanent base solely focused on science and technology in Africa.
I'm representative from Imperial College, one of the top 10 universities in London, and they're launching a new hub here in Ghana. In the studio with me this morning is Professor Hugh Brady. He's president of Imperial College London and is here to tell us more about it. Welcome to the AM show, Hugh.
Thank you very much. Great to be here.
Right. So before we even get started, what is Imperial College known for?
The world's most vibrant community of academics working on what we call STEM-B, so science, engineering, medicine, and business.
Right.
So a fantastic community of problem solvers, really focused on coming up with solutions for the existential threats of our time, be that climate change, antimicrobial resistance, food security.
And you're launching here in Ghana. Tell us about that. What inspired you to come to Ghana?
Well, we've had fantastic collaborations with Ghanaian institutions over many decades, particularly with the University of Ghana and with the African Institute of Mathematical Sciences. And that collaboration touches areas such as medical diagnostics, vaccine design, but also, really importantly, sustainability, smart cities, precision agriculture. So we're building on a really strong foundation, but looking to take that to another level in terms of the capacity that in combination we can offer the world.
And you already have a community of alumni here in the country?
Yeah, they have been fantastic ambassadors and advocates for the university over so many years. And in fact, one of the reasons for establishing this hub is because they were really encouraging us to up our game and to really build our additional kind of collaborative capacity with Ghanaian institutions.
So in terms of the intention behind coming to set up here in Ghana, what objectives are you hoping to achieve at the end of your stay here, maybe in the next 5 or 10 years? What objectives are you hoping to achieve with the launch here in Ghana?
Yeah, I think together we will have generated greater research capacity, greater innovation capacity, and helped really support and nurture the next generation of entrepreneurs who can really get their teeth into the big problems of our time. And I mentioned some of them, so but particularly climate change, particularly antimicrobial resistance, pandemic preparedness, but equally that they will be applying their discoveries to generate the next SMEs, the next companies, the next jobs for Ghana, while making an impact on the world in these really important areas.
I'm sure you did some research and all that. Did you identify some gaps in all these areas that you are seeking to fill?
Well, one great example is, of course, the whole world is talking about generative AI. So one of the components of the launch, which is probably for me most exciting, is that we, with the African Institute of Mathematical Sciences and the University of Ghana, will be part of the Eric and Wendy Schmidt AI Fellows Program. So Eric Schmidt, the former CEO of Google, has put together this global program looking at how you apply AI for good in the world. We will be part of that. University of Ghana and the African Institute of Mathematical Sciences are part of that. But really importantly, bringing in other partners in Malaysia, in Brazil, in India. So this is team science at an international scale, which is what we need if we're going to really make inroads dealing with the likes of climate change, the likes of urbanization. Allows us to take it to another level, and particularly to look at how we use AI to make the world a safer, healthier, smarter, more sustainable, more prosperous place. So what a fantastic opportunity.
Do you think that the message of climate change and why we should take it seriously is reaching the target audience? Do you think that we are doing enough, not just for Ghana here, but West Africa? Do you think that we're taking climate change as seriously as we should be?
I think in all of our countries, we have done a lot, but we need to do more.
What's is the future of UK-Ghana science partnerships, and who would you like to work with more closely?
So I think for us, what's really important is that we build on the strong collaborations with the University of Ghana and the African Institute of Mathematical Sciences, but use that as a springboard for greater collaboration in West Africa, in the region. And I think, I know that is a shared ambition of our Ghanaian partners. And again, it comes back to then, if we're going to crack the big problems of our time, such as climate change, we need team science at unprecedented scale that crosses borders. And that's what this is about. That is trying to build that capacity that we need with the urgency to deliver the solutions to make the world a better place.
I'm going to add by saying the Imperial Summit will begin with support for early career researchers from the universities of Ghana and the African Institute of Mathematics Science, that is AIMS. So this is going to assist the talented researchers to use AI in their scientific research while building sustained local capacity at their home institution. The truth remains that STEM education is about to be taken to the next level. I have this video where a lady shared the reasons why you should enroll your child in STEM education, emphasis on some Ghanaians living in Ghana and even people from diaspora outside Ghana, that they should work more on enrolling their children in STEM education. Let me let you guys watch that video. And if you want to see more on what Professor Brady said, please click. He said that his emails are open to you anytime. You can write to him if you want to partake on this. Please do write to him. You can also check Joyce News on YouTube here to find out the details and everything you need to know to enroll for this program. Because trust me when I tell you, this is actually a very huge one and you wouldn't want to miss that. Well, watch this video.
Fully Jesse coming to you from Jemison Carver STEM International School in Accra, Ghana. And I wanted to jump on and give you a few benefits of having your kids in a STEM program if you were thinking about having your child enrolled into a STEM school. Number one, it builds on their curiosity. Naturally, your kids are curious about the world and things that are happening around them. So having them enrolled in a STEM program young builds up that knowledge and allows them to discover through learning in a real way. Number two, it is real world application. So they will be thinking about problems to solve around them. Just think about how we cross a river today. Someone had to create some type of device or mechanism for us to go across rivers. We use bridges, right? So they will be solving problems like that, and it is real world application. Number three, they would be able to build up their resiliency, because guess what? Solving real world problems do not happen overnight. So with practice, they would go through many different processes to solve problems and build up that resiliency. And the last one, and listen, this is not just the four benefits of a STEM program, but the fourth one is having them into a program at this age of the primary years helps build up that foundation and possibly sparks interest in wanting to do STEM jobs later on down the line in their lives, like being an astronaut, right? An aerospace designer, a 3D printing designer. They could also be a Legoland developer or designer. Who wouldn't want to work at Legoland? So these are just a few benefits. But
I said this before and I'm saying this again. One thing people didn't know is that the power of social media, the power of internet, the power of putting it out there. They don't know that the world is watching. The world as a whole is watching. If this guy decided to make a permanent base in Ghana, Accra to be precise, launching one of the biggest hubs in Ghana, do you guys think, considering the money, considering everything it takes, do you guys think that these guys are not serious? Do you guys think there's nothing unique about Ghana? Do you guys think that these guys are jokers? The truth remains that they have seen Ghana. They've seen that give Ghana 5 years, give Ghana 10 years, Ghana will rule the world. Ghana will take over the world. For Professor Brady to have, we all know that the Westerners are actually very bright, smart people, the smartest people. If they could come down to Ghana and decided to invest on this is going to drastically improve a lot more with STEM education, of course, making there are a lot of benefits, you guys. The first one is, of course, it's gonna like help to raise revenue for the country, okay? Because a lot of people will definitely come to invest, come to benefit from these things, and of course, you know that it's not going to be free, okay? Second thing is bringing forth more development, being the first only African country for this is a big one. It's on the map. It is putting the name of Ghana on the map. It is promoting the name of Ghana, promoting Ghana as a whole on the map. And a lot of Ghanaians are super privileged to have experienced this because, of course, it is not, you can't find this anywhere if not in Ghana. So kudos to you, Ghana. Kudos to Ghanaians. You guys are doing just fine. And also, thank you so much for putting Ghana on the map. Thank you so much for making people work easily with you. Thank you so much. Of course, he said that this is actually based on their past relationship they have with Ghana. And of course, being the fact that they went there, they feel that the security is okay for people's safety. We all know that Ghana is one of the safest countries in the world. Security is top notch. Things are working. They don't need problem with electricity. Of course, they need lots of power to power this. If this has been in Nigeria, where would they bring power? Where would they bring security to make these things work? So these are things people look at things and how they plan themselves. But then I would like to know what you think in the comments. Keep dropping the Ghana flag down the comment section. Kudos to Ghana. You guys are doing amazing. Thank you guys once again for watching, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Stay happy, be kind, and be blessed. Bye guys.